This was an historic year for the International Union of Psychological Science. This year, we held our 130th anniversary in Moscow in July. Part of our anniversary celebrations was a reception on the Moscow River, at which many national members, affiliates, prestigious guests attended. The International Union of Psychological Science is the global body for psychology, representing and being represented on many international bodies, including the International Science Council. We were one of 40 disciplinary unions who helped inaugurate the newly formed International Science Council last year. We will continue to play a key role in the International Science Council, especially on the Standing Committee on Freedom and Responsibility in Science. We have and will continue to work with WHO and the United Nations, and we've had involvement on the ICD-11 and are involved in the development of the WHO Mental Health Gap Action Plan. We fund with the American Psychological Association a mental health fellow, and this year, as in other years, we recognised Mental Health Day, which this year was focused on suicide prevention. Our capacity building will continue and has continued through our regional affiliates. The European Federation of Psychologist Associations in Moscow in July, the ASEAN Regional Union of Psychological Societies in Malaysia in August, the Pan-African Psychology Union in Kinshasa in the Democratic Republic of the Congo in November, and many other affiliates and regional and national members. We've also been pleased this year to work with the Asia-Pacific Psychology Alliance, APA. This began with an Asia-Pacific Leadership Forum in Yokohama, Japan, at the International Congress of Psychology in 2016, facilitated and supported by the International Union of Psychological Science. APA had their inaugural meeting in Malaysia this year in August and will be applying for affiliation of the Union in July 2020 at our assembly there. As Psychology's global voice, our mission is to represent psychology, basic and applied, nationally, regionally and internationally. This year, we've done some work in Latin America with our affiliates and our national members, with the Society for Inter-American Psychology in Havana, Cuba, and with the College of Psychologists in Colombia, in Barranquilla. As Psychology's global voice, our mission is to represent psychology nationally, regionally, and internationally. It's with sadness we reported the deaths of some of our colleagues this year, including Professor Datu Mahmood Nazar Mohammed and Dr. Marta Young, both of whom made significant contributions to international psychology. Our thoughts are with the friends and families of all those that have passed away this year. As the only international generic journal for psychology, the International Journal of Psychology continues to go from strength to strength under the editorship of Abby Gowitz and an exceptional team of associate editors. Our exciting new strategic plan was developed in cooperation and collaboration with our national members and affiliates and is underpinned by external strategic review. Further implementation of the plan will continue next year, and it will be reported at the International Congress of Psychology in Prague in 2020. The flagship 32nd International Congress of Psychology will take place in Prague, Czech Republic, from the 19th to the 24th of July 2020. It will include exciting keynote and state-of-the-art speakers, including Robert Cialdini, Lisa Diamond, Elizabeth Loftus, Philip Zimbardo, and the Nobel laureate, Daniel Kahneman, to name but a few. I will be convening a President's Symposium on the global implications of open science, which will involve both psychologists and non-psychologists at different levels and from across the globe. We will also be making our prestigious awards, the panels for which are considering a large number of nominations at this moment. Our assembly will take place on the 20th and 22nd of July in Prague, at which there will be elections for the Executive Committee, the President-elect and the Treasurer. This has been a very productive and busy year. Without the help and support of the national members and the Executive Committee, all that we've achieved would not have been possible. Psychology is and should be at the forefront of all human endeavour. In order to move forward, we need to work collaboratively for public good. And finally, I'd like to say to you all, I wish you, your family and friends a happy, healthy and peaceful 2020.